Good afternoon, Southside. I'm Haley Halton. The Southside Band and Guard are getting off to a good start after being named the Class A champions. Today on Hawk TV, we will be talking about their success. Also, we will visit with Southside's new head football coach that was gained at the beginning of the school year. Plus, in this show, we will talk about the Lady Hawks volleyball team and their rivalry with Chester County. Don't go anywhere, we will have those stories and more next on Hawk TV.
As the sun steps down and escapes the day, we'll calmly walk away from the frame. When structure falls and all else fails, we will build it once again.
Welcome back to Hawk TV. Southside's band competed in the Union City Invitational Marching Band Contest this past Saturday. Hawk TV reporter Heather Howard shows us how the Guard is contributing to the band's success.
The 2015-2016 Color Guard has won first place in both competitions since the season has taken place. It's not because they just got lucky. The Color Guard puts in many hours of after school and early morning practices. It's not just all hard work all the time. Seniors Jasmine Walker and Haley Barnes are here to tell you about their favorite memory they've had in Guard.
When we was outside during practice and a bird pooped on somebody's head. Probably when me and Jasmine got a transfer toss on rifle. That's probably it.
Color Guard is something really special to seniors Haley Barnes and Jasmine Walker. This being their last year, they said they are going to miss the people and being a leader to everyone.
The people in Guard, I would say, because I've made a lot of friends and I'm really going to miss them when I leave.
My favorite thing is competitions. They are really fun. Being a leader.
Recently, the Color Guard got a new instructor. Haley and Jasmine said she has helped tremendously for getting them prepared for their competitions.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I really like her. I think we learned more than what we learned in the past.
I like her because we learn a whole lot more than what we've done in the past.
For Hawk TV, I'm Heather Howard.
The Southside's football team is 5-1 entering tonight's contest against South Gibson. The season's been a good ride so far with a new head coach. Hawk TV reporter Zaria Bryson has more.
When Coach Jason Driggers resigned from his position as head coach, Brian Moore was Principal Tucker's first choice to fill the spot.
Of course, by the time that we got it posted and we got to interviewing, we're the middle of June. And so we talked to about 8 people at the time. And of course, Coach Moore had basically told me, look, see what's out there, you know, and then I'll decide what I want to do. So we looked, we talked, and after a lot of consideration, these seniors were going to be on their 3rd coach anyway. They know Coach Moore. He's been with them all 4 years, and we just thought it'd be an easy transition for the whole team.
Before Coach Moore was named head football coach, he was assistant coach. To him, there isn't really much a difference between the two jobs.
There's ups and downs to it all. I've been here 10 years. Only 2 changes I've had so far since taking the head job is I cut more grass and I talk to a lot more people. But other than that, I'm pretty much doing the same thing I did before.
Coach Moore is a very dedicated, very committed to Southside High School, very organized, and he's going to give it more than 100%. And, I mean, what else can you...
When the position was first offered to him, Coach Moore didn't want to take it. He wanted to see what was out there before he made his final decision.
At first, you know, everybody would think you're going to jump on it because you got this young power trip complex, but I really wanted the best thing for the school. And at that time, that was the 15th of May when all that happened, or maybe it was the 24th, I can't remember. At the time, when Driggers resigned, I knew that there was only going to be a couple coaches, and I really wanted to have a full staff. And Central Office wouldn't let us add positions for an assistant coach, but they would let us add positions for a head coach. So I really wanted to go through the interview process and see who all was out there, quality applicants, and see if there was anybody that would be a better fit for the job, because I really just wanted the school to have the best head coach possible.
Coach Moore says he has more control and can be a little bit more cutthroat when dealing with discipline issues.
With videographer Ashona Price for Hawk TV, I'm Dari Rice.
Coming up next on Hawk TV, we will talk about the Lady Hawks volleyball team and their rivalry with Chester County. Plus, we'll tell you how you can use your cell phone and keep you and your parents up to date. You'll find out after the break.
My name is Justice Spouse. I'm a freshman here at Jackson State, and my major is mass communications. The community college really focuses on academics, and that's what I needed. We have the Academic Assistance Center, we have the library, we have the Student Union building. All of the teachers are helpful. It seems like here at this community college, everybody really cares about getting you to where you need to go.
Jackson State. Stay close. Go far.
How many times have you been given an important flyer during first block only to lose it before fourth? Thanks to this story, it will never happen again.
We have a new information system here at Southside called Remind, and it's for parents and students. And you'll get an information sheet and you'll text the code in, and then we'll send out text or email, whichever one you choose. And it might say school pictures next Tuesday, or it might say PSAT test October 14th. It's just a way to quickly get out information to your parents and to you, since you aren't the best at giving your parents information. This way they'll have a way to keep up with things going on at Southside. Your generation deals better with text and email than you do other forms of communication, so we thought this would be a popular way and a quick way to quickly tell information to a lot of people at one time.
To receive messages via text, text AdHocINF to 81010. You can opt out of messages at any time by replying unsubscribe to Hawk INF. Trouble using 81010? Try texting AdHocINF to 731-212-8890 instead. Or to receive messages via email, send an email to hawkinf@mail.remind.com. To unsubscribe, reply with unsubscribe in the subject line. The Lady Hawks volleyball team has had a great season. This week they played 2 big games, with one being Chester County, as some would call it #Battle of the Birds. Hawk TV reporter Morgan Kitchen has more with this story.
For as long as anyone can remember, Southside and Chester County have always been well-known rivals. We caught up with one of our volleyball players on her feelings about the loss against Chester County last month.
Losing against Chester County, it really got my heart, because our team really needed that game and we wanted it a lot, because we are a lot better than them. But we didn't show it that night. We didn't play together at all. We all had a bad night. If you say that was the worst game we played, it probably was.
Although Southside lost against Chester County, the team still doesn't consider them a huge threat.
Chester County is not really a threat. You have to watch out for them, but that goes for anybody, any team. You can't just expect to win everything. You always have to watch your back. But Chester County, they're not that strong this year, but they are scrappy. And they're not necessarily a threat in some ways, but you always have to have your back with them.
Because Chester County isn't much of a threat, Southside's girls are confident that they have what it takes to win the next game.
I like to win the next game, and I believe we played as a team and the best we can. I believe we could blow them out. And our talent this year is outstanding, and I think we could sweep them. But that all tells them what we do on the floor.
Come out and support our Hawks on October 5th, 6th, and 8th here at Southside. For Hawk TV, I'm Morgan Kitchen with videographer Taylor Shadows.
The Lady Hawks defeated Chester County last night. In other news, volunteer hours are available assisting in the Bon Appetit Parade on October 10th. Please see Miss Perry if you would like to volunteer. Southside is a Relay for Life team. Every year we do a school-wide fundraiser to support the fight against cancer. The money we raise goes to the American Cancer Society. Our fundraiser allows our students to wear jeans every Friday in October for $1. You pay it to your first block teacher. Our band competed in the WTSBOA Marching Festival and Liberty Crusader Marching Invitational this past Saturday. In the Crusader Invitational, the band, color guard, and percussion all placed first in their class and were the overall class champions for the second week in a row. They will be competing in the Gibson County Prelims and Finals competition tomorrow. Coming up after the break, Hawk TV reporter Jordan Taylor talks to a couple football players about their loss against Dyersburg last Friday, and student forecaster Zaria Bryson will have the weather.
College life is all about discovery, discovering new opportunities, new ways of thinking and learning, discovering the latest in technology and innovation, a campus lifestyle that will mold you and help you develop into a well-rounded, successful individual. Start your next chapter in life here at UT Martin Jackson Center. Day and evening classes available, 6 bachelor degrees, North Jackson 45 bypass, UT Martin Jackson Center.
The Hawks took their first loss last Friday against Dyersburg. Hawk TV reporter Jordan Taylor caught up with some of the players about their feelings about the game.
The football team lost their first game of the 2015 season last Friday night. I talked to senior linebacker Hunter Ross about his feelings on the game.
It was really tough because it's our first loss, and we were all, really looking forward to, us seniors looking forward to going 6-0, having a really strong start to our season, and it'd be a good district win and keep the momentum flowing.
Senior cornerback Cordell Bass says it's very important to bounce back this Friday and get a win.
It's very important to keep our playoff hopes alive and to be 6-1 and get back in a winning team, trying to keep Southside on the right track.
In previous years, the Hawks have got off track after a few losses. Senior receiver Mark Ballard says getting a win helps the team as a whole.
Just winning, period, keeps the morale of the team high, and it just helps everyone in the team feel like, okay, we're winning, so we're going to keep winning, and we can build off that, and we can go far in the playoffs if we keep that mindset.
The Hawks will host Region 7 3A opponent South Gibson this Friday night at 7 o'clock to try to get that winning streak going again. For Hawk TV Hawk Zone, I'm Jordan Taylor.
Good luck tonight to the boys as they take on South Gibson. Student section theme is American Night. Now it's time for Hawk Weather with student forecaster Zaria Bryson.
Good afternoon, Southside. I'm Zaria Bryson with this week's Hawk TV forecast. Right now in Jackson, we have some wet days ahead of us. A cold front passes through on Tuesday, bringing a good chance for some much-needed showers and perhaps a few rumbles of thunder. Total rainfall is expected to be well under an inch, and also for the rest of the week as well. Now let's take a quick look at how the week looked around West Tennessee. As you can see, we had another amazing week going into fall. We had no precipitation in our way. Sunday night we had a lunar eclipse, also called the blood moon. If you missed this wonderful sight, there are plenty of pictures on Google. Now let's see what's been going on in the nation and how it's been looking lately. In the West, the wildfires continue in California. This was one of the most devastating wildfires in California. Also in Arizona, more storm clouds roll into the area. In the East, Hurricane Juan keeps on trending. This large hurricane is bringing winds up to 35 miles per hour, so be safe if you lived in any of those places that I mentioned. And now for your 5-day forecast. Wednesday, there will be a high of 72 degrees and a low of 56. And going into Thursday, there's a 0% chance of precipitation and partly cloudy, and a low of 72 and 52. And for your Friday, there's a high of 69 and a low of 51. And for your weekend, there's a high of 64 and a low of 49. Finally, on Sunday, there's a high of 68 and a low of 50. Have a wonderful and enjoyable week. For Hawk TV, I'm Zaria Bryson.
After fall break, we're going to give our student forecasters a break and recruit a few Southside teachers to do the job. The candidates include Miss Brown, Coach McNeil, or Miss Green. Tweet us your votes at Southside Hawk TV. That's it for this week. Have a great fall break.